Hey everyone, welcome to the Sam Livecast. It's a brand new week, new things to talk about. Boys, everybody good?
Fantastic.
God, you're a little, where's the energy in
Last
there?
week was good. I really enjoyed it.
So this week's going to suck?
No, I'm just
What are you saying? Last week was the 300th episode week.
It's early Monday. I just wanted to comment on the last week. It was great.
Yeah, it was all good. It was all good. And?
Whatever. We don't need to talk about that.
All right,
Go to
all right.
thesamlivecast.com to check out our awesome last week.
I'm just bummed, dude.
Yes.
You know, dude, all good things have to come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not bummed about that.
Oh, what are you bummed about?
I'm bummed about my ticket.
Well, let's hear about it. What ticket?
I need
hear
your
it.
opinion on something, okay?
Let's go.
So I was at a stoplight, and I was on my way somewhere, but I had to answer an email. So what I did was, at the stoplight, with my car completely stopped, not in gear, I take my phone from my center console, I look at it,
Wait,
and I swipe an email out with just one hand.
wait.
Yeah?
Are you in the habit of taking your car out of gear at a stoplight?
No, I mean, I have a manual, so it's
His
easy.
stick.
Oh, I
just
got
throw
it.
it
Okay.
into
Just
neutral.
check. I'm just checking the story. Facts. As
Throw it
long
into
as
neutral. Your foot's off the clutch. It's all good. You don't have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look up to my right. There is a cop literally right there next to me, and she shakes her head at me.
Bike or car?
Oh, car.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Was she cute?
you know, I wasn't even caring
Okay.
at this point. And
Keep
so
going.
I take my phone. I actually finished my email,
Yeah.
Oh,
And
God.
and then I put it back in my thing. I was like, I'm screwed. So I drive. Soon as I drive, you hear the sirens. So I pull over, and we have this debate about, like, what the point of the law is actually, because I was actually really curious. And I had no idea that I can get pulled over for using my cell phone stopped, right? And I'm thinking, what's the difference between, like, punching in a GPS thing and doing that? She's like, oh, well, I saw you put your phone up to your ear, which is, like...
Did you?
No, it was a bold-faced lie. And I told her, I was like...
No,
Yeah,
because it was an
what?
email.
I was like,
No, I'm
First-
just making sure.
I was like, first of all, I have a Bluetooth in my car that goes to my speakers. If I ever had to answer a phone, it goes to my speakers. Why would I put it up to my ear? Second of all, I didn't put it up to my ear. So, like, I was like, so I told her, I said,
Argumentative.
I said, you can cite me for whatever you want, but don't tell me that I put my phone to my ears. And in the back of my head, I was like, I think they're different citations. Like, if you talk on your phone versus text, they're two completely different citations. And
Do we know what the? Well, let's go to Max, who applied to law school and has more experience in this than any of us.
Let's say,
wait,
how about, like, can we
applied
just-
and got into
I know,
law
I was
school.
just going to say, can we go with got into law school?
Accepted.
Applied
Max
sounds
was,
like he
Max was, no, I'm sorry. I take it back.
Max
Max was
tried.
accepted to law school,
Thank
so
you.
clearly he's ahead of this than we are. Cite the law for us, Max.
No,
please.
I don't really know. I know this. In Canada,
Yeah.
they have a similar rule where you can get a ticket for using your phone.
Yeah.
However, it's called the distracted driving law, not on your cell phone law. So as Lynn said, what's the difference between tapping one thing on your phone and fiddling with your GPS or fiddling with your stereo?
Right.
I personally agree. There shouldn't be a difference because some things are much more distracting than others. Something on your radio can be much more distracting
So
than your phone.
I would, Lynn.
yes.
Are you going to go to court?
Yeah, I'm going to appeal it.
Absolutely. You should 100%.
One, I'm on
100%.
a wedding budget, so I can't afford to pay the fine.
Right.
And two, I don't think I did anything wrong.
Can I represent you, please? Please,
Yes,
please,
please,
please.
absolutely. I
I'll
would
wear a
love to.
suit and flip flops,
Here's
of
the one
course.
thing. Here's the one thing that I'm thinking.
Wait, Max was accepted to law school.
Lynn
He
is-
should represent you.
Lynn is making the differentiation between driving and being stopped, when in fact the differentiation is between driving and being parked.
Yeah.
Stopped doesn't matter. You could be stopped on the freeway and be on your phone. All that matters is whether or not you're parked.
So what research? That's a good point, Max. What research are you going to do before you go, Lynn?
You know, I don't know. I've looked it up already.
Yeah.
And people say that if they try to cite you for being on your cell phone, you can bring in like a cell phone report saying I wasn't even on the phone at this point. in
Right.
time, which is true. So I have that. So I'm sure they're not going to.
By the way,
Yeah.
I would take that with you.
Yeah.
Don't argue it and then hope that you get like a
Right.
continuance. Is that the correct word, counselor?
Sounds right.
You know, don't say, well, I could bring that in. Have that with you. You walk in. Here's the thing. I think when people show up in court, civilians, really, really prepared, it completely changes the face of the argument.
Oh, absolutely.
So for you to go in there to say, Your Honor, here's the report. No calls were made. Your Honor, here's a picture of the Bluetooth thing that I have and the thing that says my car has Bluetooth. I have no reason to put a phone up to my ear ever in my car.
Right.
And I'm Asian, and I'm probably a lot closer to telling the truth than most of the other non-Asian people in this
Okay,
room.
I would never say that, first of all.
Well, it's
unless there's an
probably
Asian
true.
judge, maybe then I could be like,
Little thing.
Do you
Native-
think that
native.
mentioning that you have a tiger mom, will that help you, yes or no?
it depends. Depends what kind of tiger mom or dad the Asian judge is.
So funny. You could mention that. You could mention something about your strict parenting and stuff like that. Wait, we forgot something.
What did we forget?
What's on the couch over there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there
Again,
she is.
I'm not paying attention.
You're not paying attention. No,
She's
but hi,
texting
baby.
while watching.
Hi, baby. How are you?
I can't get a ticket for this. Okay.
Nice to have you here.
Thanks,
Because you're not here
honey.
very often.
I know.
Can we take this shot for a second?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, if this isn't a big enough clue,
They're pickles.
it's Pickle Week on the Sam Livecast.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Pickle.
My
Nice.
favorite.
Pickle Week.
Doesn't get much better than that.
No. Speaking of week, have you seen that Geico Hump Day commercial?
Oh, your Sam laughs out
I
loud.
laugh at that every freaking time. Can we play a commercial?
Should we not?
We
should.
can play the audio probably.
No, then forget it.
Let's not
Okay,
play
then.
it.
There's a camel walking through the office,
We could do a screenshot.
going, yeah, find that. Who
Going
knows what
what?
day it is? Lorraine, you know what day it is? Mike, you know what day it is? And they finally get to some girl. Denise, you know what day it is? She goes, it's hump day.
There
He
it
goes, yep. It's so funny. It is so funny.
Oh man.
I laugh out loud every time that thing comes on. Here's what I didn't laugh out loud at. In the supermarket today, as I'm leaving with my bags, I'm about 15 feet away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
The doors go whoosh. In walks a clerk with a shopping cart. What's in the shopping cart? Now, you remember my complaint last week?
A dog was in the shopping cart.
Lady with a
Horse.
Horse.
with
Pony.
a service dog in the shopping cart that I still don't believe should be in the cart. No, there's nothing you can tell me that says that's right. And if that's not right, then this clerk with 3 giant bags of trash
Oh.
that he had
That's
just
disgusting.
taken out of the bins out front,
Oh, that is
tied
so
up and
sick.
put in the cart to bring in.
No way.
Did you say something?
No, I
There's not, like,
didn't.
all
You
the
have to say
time.
something.
I always say stuff. I was just floored like I was with the dog lady.
Why are they bringing trash inside?
They must have been taking it to their back.
They were go around, go around. You can go
Oh,
around.
that is so sick.
That was disgusting.
Wait, not-
Are
And
you
I was in a
upset-
hurry.
Sorry, are you upset about the trash coming through the store,
Mm.
or
No,
about
the
it being
trash
in the cart?
In the cart.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
By the way, I don't want to see trash in the store
I don't
Oh,
wanna
no,
see that
exactly.
at all.
They're both
and this
bad.
guy, it would have taken him 5 more minutes. He could have gone
around.
around because there's an around way to go.
Oh, you could probably get that guy
Oh,
fired.
that's
That's
sad.
You know what? He
Laziness.
says hi to me every time I like
Oh,
him, and
man.
Which guy?
So then you need to say something to
You
him.
have to.
obviously.
I mean, I know this sounds bad.
I know.
but you have to
I
bring
will
it up.
say. I will call and say
Supervisor.
something.
That's
I'll
bad.
call and
That's
say
really
something.
bad.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
It's like, oops, I dropped my
and
camera.
I'm the first guy to say something. I don't know why I didn't.
It.
Both my hands were laden with bags, heavy with bags. I wanted to take a fucking picture of the thing, and I didn't do that. I should have. I'm so pissed. Now I just want to go hang out there and get a shot of this.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah.
So you transitioned really fast from my story to Geico, which I thought was going to be a perfect segue to an ironic twist of the story that I feel like I have to tell you now.
Yeah.
So, you know how you're supposed to get your license, your registration, and your whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and your proof of insurance, right?
Yeah.
Those are the
What did
three
she say?
things.
When she first walked up, what did she say?
Well, she says the typical, do you know why I pulled you over? And
Which is so condescending. Why do they say that?
I looked at her, I was like, because I was, you saw me holding my phone. And she was like, no, I saw you on your phone. I was like, oh.
That's like one of those things that like your teachers did in
Yeah.
grade school. Like, what did you do?
And then, yeah. and
Right.
then-
What did you do?
Say what
All right.
you did. Use your words.
Keep going.
And so I pull out my registration,
Yeah.
I pull out my driver's license, and I can't find my insurance card for the life of me.
God.
And so here's the most ironic part of the story. She's like, okay, well, when I come back, you better find it. I'm like, oh, I'm actually going to pull it on my phone.
Oh.
And she looks at me. She's like, okay, if you can pull up on your phone by the time I get back, I won't cite you for it.
Oh my God.
And so on one hand,
Wait,
my
I
phone
won't
got me
cite you for the whole thing, or I won't cite
For
you for
not
not
having
having the
your-
insurance card?
Well, she said it just like that, so I actually thought for a split second she wasn't going to cite
was
me
gonna
at
let
all.
you go?
Yeah.
But
Oh
she
my
actually
God.
wasn't going to cite me for not having my insurance on me. So my phone actually saved me from another citation.
That's hilarious.
Okay, by the way, can I tell you something that you need to do if you haven't done it?
Mm-hmm.
When you leave here today,
Yes.
you need to write down everything as you remember it
Okay.
today.
Okay.
And you need to take it in with you, and you need to say, Your Honor, this is my recollection of that moment 2 hours later, 3 hours later, or that night when I got home. Just say, when I got home that night, I wrote everything down.
Wait,
this
what-
is not me trying to remember this morning on my way to court.
How
What
about I
a-
just play this live cast for our...
Oh, there
You're
you
right.
go. Hey, wait. What about those companies like
Mr. Fix-It Ticket?
Mr. Ticket?
I know, but why does he have to pay somebody $100?
Because there's a chance that it's not that Lynn's not going to be able to pull it off, and
He's
then all of a
not-
sudden he's
he's-
wasted all this time and he has to pay.
He's not getting off on the ticket.
He's not?
No.
But that's what I think. No,
Look at him. He's
no. There's a possibility. The best chance of that happening is if the cop doesn't show up.
Okay, but wait a
No, they
second.
don't show
wait,
up
whoa,
to
whoa,
go.
whoa,
They don't
whoa,
show up
back,
to
back,
these.
back.
Yes.
You can't use your phone to call or text in a car. Yes?
Yes.
We'd all agree on that,
Yes.
right?
You cannot.
How did she know that you weren't accepting a phone call?
Because that's
Because I was on my phone for
You
a little...
can make a phone call.
no. That's
I was
that's-
on my phone for a longer period of time than it takes just to press a button. And that I'll admit to that. I mean, look, I'm not going to go in there and lie. I'm going to tell the truth.
No,
But
of course.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I don't really believe I did anything wrong, so I go and appeal. It's like, hey, look, I didn't even know it was illegal. I was stopped. I felt like I was being safe.
Yeah.
but
If you're going to fine me, don't fine me like $100 for this, because it's not. It's like, that's ludicrous.
no. But
you
that's
know?
the thing. I mean, yes, you didn't have like bad intentions. You weren't like trying to be unsafe, and you didn't actually do anything terrible. It's not like you were on the freeway doing it. You were just stopped, but. I didn't know that was the rule. Is not a defense that's going to get you off. You know.
That's true. I mean, like, at this point,
I'm just saying, do as much research as you can
yes, absolutely.
to see what other people,
But
because
that
you
you
know
ask
people
why-
have been in this
No,
situation.
Yeah.
And you ask why would you use Mr. Ticket? Because that's their job. They are.
I know
paid to
that,
do
but it
this.
kills me, especially with, he's on the wedding budget. He's on the wedding crunch now.
Uh-huh.
It kills me to think that he would have to pay a guy 100,
then I
100,
think you should pay his
125 bucks.
ticket for him, honey.
No, if he
I
could
have a
go in
better
there.
co-
See, I believe that he
Hey, I
might
got a
have
parking
I
ticket,
believe
too.
he might have an argument.
I think I have an
But
argument.
I guess
That's why
it's.
I
But here's
wanna
the
go
thing.
defend it myself.
Here's the thing, Lynn. What's important is what the law says.
Yes.
Does it say you can't use your phone? You can't be on your phone? I mean, sure, there's wording there that will help or hinder you, and that's the important part.
Right.
Maybe figure that part out
I
first.
got to do my research.
And then based on that, you decide if you go or if you get Mr. Ticket to pay.
I have something to talk about.
Yes.
I think it's a conspiracy against you, actually.
Me?
Yep.
What the hell? It's not even my ticket.
No, it's not even about the ticket. I think that you and you and you, all of us have ordered things on the internet before, and it's usually like free overnight shipping.
Yeah?
Did you get your hobbies today?
No.
No. Sam ordered something about 8 days ago, his new flip-flops, and they still
Aw.
have not come.
So I'm forced to still wear these yellow ones that everybody in my family hates.
Zach said he was
But
going to burn
how
them.
on
Zach, what-
earth do you order something 8 days ago and it has not arrived?
Yeah,
Check
that's
this out.
bizarre.
It got
So
stolen,
check this out.
probably.
So I'm doing it.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, I never thought about that. Don't do that to me now.
Oh,
That'll make me
God.
mental. Wait a sec.
Do you guys not track packages
Yeah, do you not
online?
check the thing?
what
No, I
these
guess I
old
got to
people
like.
don't know.
Okay,
what
all right.
to
All right,
do.
whoa. Okay, wait. Back.
Wait, really quickly.
Yeah.
That's the difference between your generation and mine and Lynn's.
Oh,
And
dude, I'm
it's
gonna
totally intuitive to us. Oh, you have a package coming. Of course, you can track it online. You guys didn't grow up with that, so it doesn't just like immediately jump into your brain.
No, that's Dad's generation. I'm closer to you guys.
For God's
If I ordered it, trust
This
me,
is-
I would have
please.
been tracking it by now. But he just waits up to the doorbell to ring all day
Please.
long.
I'm telling you, every
on a
time,
slow boat
every
from
time
China.
I hear the sliding door of a truck, I'm like the dogs. I run to the door. I
Oh,
peek out
me
the
too.
window. I'm hoping that it's them.
When I hear FedEx come to the door, I'm like, I really hope it's for me. Even though I know I've never ordered anything within the last like 2 weeks. I was like, I hope it's for me.
You just hope you get. By the way, you know what? Here's the thing. Somebody you love you should send something to, buy them something or send them something. Who
Surprise.
doesn't like getting a package? Especially at work. Did I ever tell you about the package that
Whatever
Kelly's
happened to
sister
just
got at work?
flowers?
Flowers. I know flowers are boring. Kelly's sister got a package at work one day. Kelly's sister, shortly after she
Oh.
was married,
Pusha.
worked at a big fancy hotel in Vancouver and got this giant box wrapped all beautifully. She was a front desk person. So the box gets delivered to the hotel.
This
right?
is 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
I might add.
Doesn't matter. Box gets delivered to the hotel. When somebody receives it, all the girls gather around. Oh my God, it's obviously probably from your new husband. How amazing. It's wrapped beautifully. They go into the back office, right? They cut the ribbon off. They slowly open the box. You know what was in the box? All the dirty laundry that her sister didn't know how to do and shoved under the bed.
What?
Her husband her new husband boxed it up and sent it to her.
Oh my god.
It's such a mean story.
It's a great story.
Hilarious.
I think
It
you
is
made it up.
hilarious. No.
I
Well,
can
wait.
imagine the words that were exchanged that evening.
Oh yeah.
The short version is she learned how to do laundry very quickly. That's genius. You know what? Murray's a genius.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious.
All right.
We got a couple more things.
Yeah, let me talk about pickles for a second.
Okay.
I feel I've run out of time to talk about how to do this. And this is our own. We pickled our own pickles. And here's a
And?
jar. Here's a jar full. My God.
Oh,
God.
goodness
Here's a jar
sakes.
full. And here's a jar with just a couple left in there, almost nothing.
Seasoning and dill.
They're really good. It's easy to do. I'm not going to go through it now. We'll put a recipe up. We'll talk about it a little bit on Wednesday. But understand it's very simple. Things I like to do with pickles. We're going to make a sandwich today called a Cuban sandwich. We're going to grill it.
Yes.
There are dill pickles in it that I think make it really delicious. They give it a really nice flavor. One of my favorite things these days, hold on, is this.
Ooh, what is that?
Ugh. Well, if you're from San Diego, and even if you're not, perhaps you're familiar with Ballast Point. Ballast Point is one of our really important breweries here. In fact, they were the only place back in the day that you could go to buy your home brew equipment and gear. They still do that. But then they said, well, maybe we sell all this stuff. Maybe we should make it. They've become a really significant brewery. Anyway, now they make all kinds of things. Rum they make. They make their own Bloody Mary mix. And this Bloody Mary mix is stinking delicious.
Delicious.
But the only thing I add to it is some of this pickle juice.
Oh, yes.
That just it makes it so damn good.
It is so
Kelly's
good.
crazy
I'm
about it.
Dying for those.
Can you buy those in stores, or do you have to go to Ballast
You know
Point?
what? One of the Ballast Point guys gave me that. I don't know.
I haven't seen the
And you know what?
Bloody Mary
Honestly,
mix
I
in
brought it
stores.
home and I thought, oh, another Bloody Mary mix. I always make my own. I believe we've even done it on the show. I mean, I use clamato juice, horseradish, all kinds of stuff. This spicy, the right level of spice, delicious flavor. It needs nothing except I've been throwing in a little pickle juice that makes it fantastic. So the other thing you can do, anybody had a pickleback?
We've had that on the
Yeah.
show.
We did it on the
right?
show.
Pickleback shots.
Pickleback shot. A shot of scotch and a shot of pickle juice. Straight pickle
So
juice. And the
weird,
crazy thing is, as disgusting as it sounds, it's completely the opposite. Those two flavors are so complementary. They go together like
Peanut butter and jelly.
peanut butter and jelly. Right. All right. All right. Oh, yes.
By
Can
the
we
way,
just talk about Nathan's for a sec?
episode 38, Pickleback Shots.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about Nathan's? There he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Chestnut. World record, 69 hot dogs in 10 minutes at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest,
Crazy photo.
July 4th.
Either happy or pain.
He's
right
like
there.
psychotic with hot dogs.
You know how
In his
bad he's got to
body?
go to the bathroom right there?
Oh god.
I couldn't eat 69 buns in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You couldn't eat 69 buns in 1 week.
Oh, no, you're probably right.
I might be able to.
69
She loves
in
hot dogs.
10 minutes is unbelievable. Broke his record of 68, set the world record of 69.
I heard you.
And the Black Widow, Sonia Thomas, is that her
Yeah,
name?
Sonia Thomas.
Ate 30 35.5 or 35 3/4 or 36.
37, almost down 37.
Oh, 36 3/4. Not her high, which was 45, but she won for the women. And by the way, I don't know what the dollars are. It's like 25 grand you win.
Is it?
I think it's. Maybe, can you Google that?
Yeah, I'm going to go right now.
A couple of years ago, whatever the men's amount from winning was, the women's was different. And somebody said, "Why? Shouldn't it be the same?" Now it's the same.
Wow, that's.
I thought it was 25 grand. No?
We're looking.
I know. I'm looking a lot. Why isn't it on the Wikipedia page?
I don't
Joey
know.
Joey Chestnut's on top of the world right now.
Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut. Good for him. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
7 years in a row. And Kobayashi is now an also ran. He's a bridesmaid.
Is
now.
it in the row? In a row? Or
7 in a row. Absolutely.
I heard it's 10K from what I read in articles.
10K. Okay. So 10K. So it's across the board then 10K men and women, which it should be. Why should a woman get any less for eating hot dogs?
Well, I mean,
I'm not trying to kiss up to a bunch of women. I'm not. I don't need to. I'm nice to women. I'm a friend of women. I love women. I have women in my life. I wish for daughters I didn't get any. All I got was creepy boys, but
I hope you only have one woman in your life.
I only have one woman.
Creepy
woman in my life.
boys?
You know what I mean. I always imagine. Honestly, here's what I imagined. Every time Kelly was pregnant, I imagined at some point there'd be a little girl that I'd be like this on the sofa, leaning back, with a little girl sound asleep with her head right here.
oh,
And then my mind went to years later. She came home from college and she ran in, Daddy, and she gave me a hug. And
God.
what did I get? I got you guys. It's okay. I love you.
Count yourself lucky.
Okay, ready? Time to cook something?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Grilled Cuban sandwich. This shit's going to rock. Let's hit it. FixturesLiving.com, Facebook.com/Fixtures Living. Sorry, you're watching this way. I should do it backwards. Facebook.com/Fixtures Living. Kitchen, bath, outdoor joy. They are amazing. Not because they sponsor the show. Well, they're amazing for that. But because what they have. Amazing people, their style, their system, their stores, unbelievable. Their picture on their homepage says, is this what an appliance store looks like? No, look at, does this look, no, it doesn't look like an appliance store. What it looks like is it looks like just some space. It looks like the ice bar in Denmark in deep, dark winter. Great people, great products. I mean, here's the thing. If you're gonna buy something for your kitchen or your bathroom, just understand that those manufacturers keep the prices. I don't think it's considered price fixing. It's just that the manufacturers want all of their retailers to sell it at the same price. So you're going to pay the same thing there as other places. What you're going to get people that really know what the hell they're doing. Does anything else matter? No.
nope.
Well, yes, and they'll make you a handcrafted coffee, an espresso cappuccino, or whatever when you walk in. Who does that? Of course, nobody does. You want to buy a shower head? You ever seen shower heads work where you can see the water come out? No, that's what Fixtures does. Enough said. Enough said, just go there, all right? Let me just say one thing. What's today? Today's Monday. Friday of this. Do you remember the cooking contest we had?
Yeah,
How great was it?
that was amazing.
yeah.
It was amazing, right? All I'm going to say is this Friday I have something to talk about.
Oh, no way.
That's going to be very special. That's all I'm saying. Can't
All
say
right,
anything else.
all right, all
Okay, my grill plate thing is on the heat here. I'm getting this hot.
You know what's amazing about that hot dog eating contest we were talking about?
Yeah.
The guy that was part of the first recorded Nathan's hot dog eating contest only ate 14 hot dogs.
Ooh, and how long did he have?
I think it's the same amount of time. Oh, no, it lasted for 3.5 minutes.
14, 3.5.
I guess he did, but the contest duration
So three times that, so still 45 is not 69.
Well, no, but you would imagine he would slow down at some point.
Ugh.
And then before Kobayashi, the Japanese sensation of hot dog eating contest,
Yeah.
the guy before him
Yeah.
only ate 25 hot dogs.
Oh,
And
God.
Kobayashi came aboard in 2001, ate 50.
Wait, 1 year 25, the next year 50?
50.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous. What else? This is one of those bolillo.
I have no idea what that's
It's
pronounced.
like the Mexican.
I love that.
You have no idea how this would make. Kelly would go.
Is there?
he'd go-
How many are there?
There's 2.
Are we ever gonna start cooking?
Yeah, we're gonna start cooking right now. All right, so look, here's what I've got. Here's what the sandwich consists of. It consists of these ingredients. Let me get them out. Sorry. It consists of ham. It consists of Swiss cheese, right here. It consists of mustard. I'm gonna use this spicy brown.
Yum.
It consists of like pork roast. I've cooked a pork tenderloin here. All I put on this was jerk seasoning, store-bought jerk seasoning.
Oh,
By
yes.
itself, it's already really good. But now I need dill pickles.
Oh, I took the jar.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna grill this. So let's cut this guy.
Oh, see, I can hear it.
Yeah,
I know I
yeah.
love that by the sound.
Oh, you're gonna dig this. Okay, let's just get this ready, right? Let's see how this pork.
Did we do good?
Oh, we did really good. Oh my God, can you see?
That's like glistening.
Yeah, it's still juicy. Wait.
Oh gosh, killing me, dude.
Oh, dude. Okay, wait a second. Hold on. This isn't really fair. I gotta give this to Max.
Oh man. Oh
So-
wow, it is so juicy.
It's really good, right?
I'll get my fill later.
Look at right here, Max. Close up on this. Ready?
Wow.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Look at that.
That's a juicy pork tenderloin.
That's a
Wow.
juicy little pork
And
tenderloin.
the jerk seasoning is spicy.
The jerk seasoning, nice, spicy, right? So we want a nice layer of this in there.
And
Okay.
look at all the juice coming out of the bottom. You can just see it right there.
Right. So I just need enough to cover this thing, okay? Okay, we're good. That's good. Okay, so here's how we build this. We go like this. We just put some mustard on. I don't think there's very much left in this stupid thing.
Use you.
That's what I think of that. I gotta have some other mustard in here. I always have mustard. Mother, what the? How is this? I do.
Nut.
I've got some German stone ground. This is gonna be good. Okay. So the mustard goes on this thing. Okay. Then let's do this. And let's take some of this Swiss cheese. We'll go like this. Bust this guy in half. We'll go here. Then we're going to put down a layer of the pork. Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be
Can I
magical.
just tell you how good this stupid thing is going to be? I don't mean stupid. I do mean stupid, but I mean stupid in like the best way. Okay. And now we've got some of this ham. This is just deli ham. I mean, you don't have to reinvent the wheel on the whole thing here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll cut this in half. No. Pickles next. Oh God, how embarrassing. I can't do it. My hands are wet. My hands are really wet. Wait.
You want me to do this for you, dude?
No, stop
I
it.
can come
Stay
out and do
there.
this
No,
for
no,
you.
no. Stay there, Jumbo. I got it. Okay, I got it. I got it. I just had to use Kelly's purple rubber glove to do it.
Way to improvise, dude.
Thank you, man. So I'm going to need a couple of these. Calm down, Max. I'm getting there. What you don't know is that Max has to deal with the camera up on his shoulder, and that makes him, gives him full, like, muscle anxiety. He doesn't like that.
It's hard. It's a really hard job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, those look really professional, dude.
let's find out if they look professional. They gotta be all the way. So we need a whole layer. We can go to the backside. Backside's fine.
I'm reading through the comments about the 300th episode.
Yeah.
And people are posting what their favorite was.
Yeah.
This is fun. Someone says your 300th recipe was by far the best. I've cooked steaks for the last 40 years and have now fallen in love with the The love with the perfect 130 medium rare straight from the cooler.
That's what
How
I'm
crazy
talking
is
about.
Freaking awesome. I know because I just finished eating it. Kudos and congrats. To
Nice.
warm meat.
The warm
To warm meat. That's what you call it.
warm
Okay,
meat.
so then some more cheese. So let's say we got mustard, we've got the ham, we've got the pickles,
Uh-huh.
we've got the pork, we've got the dill, we've got the Swiss, right? Swiss. Ham, pork, pickles, mustard, correct? That's everything. That's everything that goes in here, okay? Now here's what we do. Now this is hot. Turn that up a bit. Right here. I'm going to take nothing. I've got nothing.
We're going to do this panini style, huh?
We're doing this panini style. Ready? So then butter on the bottom.
It works surprisingly well.
And in it goes. Right there. You hear that? And then this. I think you should find one of these things. I use this little press, I don't know, 3-4 times a week around this house.
Sometimes in a day.
Right. Because it's so good. Any kind of sandwich I'm going to do, boom, this is handling it for me. Wow. I can just clean up slowly. And by the time I'm done, we're going to be ready to cut that little thing open. Did we talk about the Taste TV show on ABC?
We did not.
We've talked about it before. Mm-hmm. Local boy Brian Malarkey, who's got a bunch of restaurants, super successful, was one of the hosts of the Taste with Ludo Lefebvre, who was not so well known a name. And I think maybe nationally, Brian. Yeah, see,
Ludo?
dude, you got to separate yourself from what you know, from what regular people know.
He's big in L.A., I know that. So it's a major
Ludo's
city.
big in L.A., but is Ludo big? If you're not a foodie, is Ludo big everywhere else?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
He's been on other people. God, that pork. So we had this conversation before I cooked this about what the final temperature needed to be. And you can see this. It's not just juicy. It's still a little tiny bit pink inside.
Very tiny.
The government has changed their regulations, or what do you call it? Their standards on where pork should be cooked to. It used to be like 160 degrees or something. They've dropped it to 145. I pulled it off the grill when it was about 141, 142. I checked in 2 spots. I mean, it's a pretty even piece. It was like this little rectangular log of pork. I pulled it off when it was about 142. And it's perfect. I wouldn't go more than, really, I don't think I would go more than that. It was so good.
And it's all about just because right now there is less slop eating with pigs. Like you don't get stuff from them as much anymore. So it's better to cook your pig a little under what you're used to, or what your grandma's used to, I guess.
Well, your grandma was used to completely ruining pork, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened back in the day. I mean, nobody could eat any of that stuff. I'm going to check this thing and see how we're doing color-wise. Ready for this? Okay, here we go. Hold on.
You ready for the flip?
I'm ready for the flip. Okay, so now we butter the top. I keep the top void of any grease or butter or anything until the flip, because I just don't need to get it. I don't need to get it on my weight, right?
Smart.
And here we go.
Oh.
We're about 2.5 minutes away, folks.
Yes.
2.5 minutes away from this thing being in my mouth and being absolutely delicious. What's that look like? There you go. Get a thing.
Yeah, I just found one on Amazon that was like $15.
Yeah, I think I bought mine at Restaurant Depot or something. It was probably less than that. I don't think it was all that much. Anyway.
Sigh. You hear that sigh from Max?
I know, Max. Poor guy. He's killing himself. Poor guy.
I had a big...
Yeah, hey, but so anyway, turns out now season 2 of The Taste is coming up, and Brian Malarkey did not make it back, which is kind of a bummer. We like Brian. Brian's a good friend, and maybe he had too much going on. Maybe it was a mutual parting of the ways. You never know what goes on. You never know what goes on, and then when like the official word comes out, that's not necessarily anything official. Well, it may be official, but it's not necessarily the word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We there yet?
We're almost there. Yes, we're there. I'm going to take this off. I'm going right here, Maxie. And then if we cut this baby in half, here's what it looks like.
It's like the perfect Cuban. That's what it looks like.
There you go. Look at
Nice.
Oh, I'm so excited.
that. You want a bite?
Yeah.
Come on then. Come on. People love it when you come over here. Well, you're never in the show. People think that you hate us. And I don't think that's true. I'll even let you pick your half. Anytime this week. We're just trying to wrap this up. Max has got a sore shoulder. I knew you'd go for that one. Okay, ready? 1, 2. You just go. Anytime you want to eat, you go ahead.
Oh my God. That's my favorite. Totally, I love that. You know that.
See,
I love
she sounds like
sandwiches.
she's bullshitting,
No, I love
but this
sandwiches.
is legit. You love sandwiches? How good is that, right?
And with our pickles.
Can I tell you
oh my
something?
God. And I don't
This-
like a lot.
Can I tell you something? This would not be the same thing without the pickles. It's pickle week. It can only go crazy from here. I have no idea. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you guys. We love the fact that you're here. Tell your friends about us. This is episode 301. Hey, we stood here for 300. Give me 3 on your hands.
Whoa, this is episode 303.
Oh, it is?
We had a week,
Yeah.
remember?
Oh, my
301.
God. Sorry.
300, 301, 302. This is 303.
303. Do it again. Do the 3. That's what it is.
That also looks like wow.
Whatever. It's all weird. All right. Thanks for being here with us. See you on Wednesday. Pickle Week continues. Started off amazing. Peace out.